And finally, I just want to check, you're aware that there's been a strike in Mbombela last week regarding Daybreak, where people and salaries have not been paid. Are you aware of this, sir? You are. Okay. Have these people been paid? Has the matter been resolved? Because you've just put in 150 million bucks into Daybreak the other day. You probably, as I'm sitting here, are going to put in a good couple of million bucks into Daybreak within the next 7 to 14 days. I think we know that. South Africans know this. And those people haven't been paid their salaries, and you're aware. So please express yourself in terms of that scenario too. Chair, thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Issa. I'll start with the last one. So we are aware of the strikes at Daybreak, and the BR practitioner had kept us abreast of largely all the strikes that were happening. And the key reason for those strikes is workers were unhappy that they were not paid. There was an incident where prior to us, I think post us approving the 150 million, the BR practitioner communicated to staff at Daybreak. I think he gave an indication that their money will be paid by a particular date. Before that date arrived, he then had another discussion with the team to say, it looks like this date may not happen, which created a bit of mistrust between him and the employees. And the reason for it, it was because for us at the PIC, we were still going through our process. So once we approve money, there are certain steps that have to be taken, and there are certain things, conditions that had to be concluded prior to disbursement, which took a little bit longer. He obviously could not blame us because we were funding, but once we released, we approved, that money was I think he sent a notification via their cell phones to say that the money was going to be paid, I think on Friday last week. So that money was paid to the workers. I have to also disclose that I think the condition that the BR has agreed with the workers is that obviously not all operations are functioning, and I think he had worked out a deal with the unions as to what amount of salaries need to be paid. But what caused a real angst was just that delay in payment. And I said, we have to be careful that we don't respond to Daybreak solely focus on the social side, but it is an important element. But like I said, it's first the financial returns, and the second part is the social side. Part of the workers also came to our offices last week, Friday. So we had a group that came to our office that the CEO and myself had to face. They were not angry, but they were just saying that they wanted to understand what's going on. So we said the business is under PR, and for us, we do work through PR. But I think we managed to calm the situation. So as we know today, those salaries were paid. There will be an issue potentially much later. Hence, you don't want the BR process that takes too long.